The concert band has worked diligently this semester to put this program together. These elections have been challenging, and though there was some initial resistance, they have stepped up and worked towards this next level. This is a class of growth, and we've learned from day one to what we know now, the growth has been tremendous. I mean, we've learned everything from how to walk in the room and sit down and take an instrument out and play and put it back, and we've practiced 1,000 times, to higher levels of tone production and rhythms and tuning, and just a lot we've learned this semester. So I'm excited for our students to be able to showcase what they've accomplished. Our first piece, high intensity. This energetic work explodes with energy. Driving rhythms, active percussion, and dramatic dynamics shifts create a mood of danger and excitement. I selected this piece because of the rhythmic complexity and the atypical harmonies. For example, if you're a music person, different modes and tritones towards the end of this piece create kind of a sinister feeling when tuned correctly. And that section was a great teaching tool for tuning chords we normally won't hear. So here is high intensity. Our next selection conjures images of a cityscape at night, but not a pretty cityscape, more like a Batman-type city at night. The composer doesn't indicate this, but this piece gives me the impression of Crime Abound, where some sort of hero keeps everything in check, or it could be something totally different, but that's kind of the feeling I get, so I'll let that interpretation be up to you. It's this dark side of the city.
I think we're looking for something.
The original march is written in a double-step style, which originated as a Spanish military march that allowed troops to march in double their usual pace.
I usually don't let kids read anymore because they get too nervous. They said, I grew up with an English teacher. I can read this right now, so good job, man. Before we end our concert, I want to thank our tech helpers, Dominic Melvin Ornelas and Lisette Garay, Elizabeth Keller, for filling in for some absences, Mr. Amos and Ms. Havis for helping with the concert. Lastly, we all know Ms. Hildak's retiring this year. It's her last performance with the concert band. She and I have been making music together since 2007, so I think, were some of you born after that? Yes, I think, I don't know. My position here actually didn't even start with band. I started here playing in the musical. I was just 19, and Ms. Hildak was actually the age that I am now back then, which is 30-something, I think. She had me play percussion in the pit for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Since then, things evolved, and we've had many years of collaboration together. So I'd like to thank Ms. Hildak for her contributions to the band program and music in general, and we wish you the best in your next phase of life. We close our concert with A Day at the Circus, one of my favorite band pieces. This selection takes us through the many phases of circus music. Our ringmasters today are Noah Cradaville, Edie Mullen-Zerbrug, and Sophia Turner.
Amazing aerialists to the terrible tigers, lions, and bears. Now it's time for the preposterous procession, the peculiar prelude, the grand entry.
Hanging high in the big topper, skyrocketing traversing the terrifying tightrope, or ascending to awesome altitudes. Our acrobats and aerialists will amaze and enthrall you. We now salute the acrobats and aerialists.
From an automobile teeming with tricksters to mirthful men on stilts that reach the stars, those conniving and cantankerous clowns always keep us cackling. Now, here they come, those masters of merriment, those most garrulous of goofballs and persistent of pranksters, the clowns.
Fasten your seatbelts and hang on to your hats. You are about to witness the most dangerous and death-defying demonstration to be conceived by mere mortals. First, you will hear the thunderous repercussion of a cannon, then as through a cast of silver cloud smoke soars the heroic human cannonball.
With Russian bears riding bikes, silly seals balancing balls on their beaks, terrifying tigers tamed, poker tuners pachyderms prancing, and huge hippopotami balancing on barrels. The menagerie always delights. We know you'll thrill to the amazing antics of our circus menagerie.
gentlemen, children of all ages, we thank you for joining us for a day at the circus. Our grand finale, the post-performance parade, is the ultimate opportunity to observe and applaud each of our outstanding performances.
Coming out and seeing everyone play, and have a great evening.